Get over here!
What's up, everybody? The Green Scorpion here, and alcohol in a YouTube video! Demonetized stats! But no, seriously. Green Scorpion here. It is currently about 8 o'clock in the evening on Wednesday, June 13th, I think? Yeah, 13th. And so, a lot of you guys have been, obviously, been paying attention to a lot of the gaming news, you know, turning into YouTube, watching the live streams, because E3 has come and gone once again. Like, I don't know if E3 is completely over. I know Nintendo Treehouse is currently still doing its thing until, like, tomorrow. But for the most part, E3 has run its course. A lot of the things have been announced, and due to my work schedule, I didn't really have much of an opportunity to make a reaction video, you know, like I kind of wanted to, you know, sit down, watch the videos, but I couldn't really get down to it because I have pretty much a set schedule, and it's really, really hard for me to get off of those days, off of certain days, so unfortunately, no reaction for E3 this year. Maybe next year, hopefully, but we'll see. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys basically my 2 cents on everything that went on. The games that I'm excited for, the conferences that I didn't really, I don't know, disappointments or just, you know, general, just how do I feel about the whole thing? Well, obviously, things kind of open up with EA's ludicrous conference. I wouldn't even call it ludicrous, it was just, it's pretty much what we expected of Electronic Arts. It was, to put it one way, boring, but then EA kind of surprised me, like, not gonna lie, because, funny thing, Amber actually showed me this one image a little while ago of, like, a gamer dreaming, you know, thinking of all the great things, and just, like, all of EA's conference coming down to crush their dreams, only to be shielded by the 2 games that actually seem pretty darn good. I forget the title of one. I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, put it right here. But it was that trailer of that one, like, kind of post-apocalyptic world with, the protagonist with a really, really cool design. She was like this, bug-eyed girl with, that game looks artsy. The game looks, it actually looks pretty darn good. How it's going to play and what it's actually going to be, I don't know, but it actually surprised me, not gonna lie. As for a couple of other things, there was really nothing else from EA that really interested me, to be honest, but moving right along, Sony had less than I was expecting, not gonna lie. I know Devil May Cry 5 is actually a thing, which I'm actually really, really happy about. I mean, the protagonist looked like it's Nero, so that's good. We saw Dante, and he's looking a heck of a lot older, but still looking as badass as usual. Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 I'm definitely excited for. Resident Evil 2! Okay, let's talk about that one for a second. I was not a huge fan of Resident Evil 2. Not a huge fan of the Resi series in general, not gonna lie. With the exception of Resident Evil 4, and then from then on is just like, no. Resident Evil 7, though, was fantastic, and to see them remaking Resident Evil 2 was like, I was skeptical at first, but then I saw the trailer, it looks really darn good. Like, fantastic. So, am I gonna play it myself? Probably not. I'm not huge into horror games, but it definitely looks really good. Another game that actually really looks interesting. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I was actually a huge fan of Ori and the Blind Forest. So to see a sequel, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, looks really good. I guess kind of because it plays very similarly to Guacamelee. You know, it's good old Metroidvania, exploration goodness and all that jazz. And yeah, no, that game looks really nice too. Can't really think of anything else that came out of Sony that I was necessarily interested in. Let's see, moving on to Square Enix, I suppose. Square Enix had a lot of good things. I was kind of hoping to see if there was something for Final Fantasy VII, but as far as I recall, I don't think there really was anything to go on with that. Obviously, Kingdom Hearts dropped, and I hate to say it, guys, but as good as Kingdom Hearts 3 looks, and as good as much as they are adding to it, you know, we got a Toy Story, we got Frozen, we got Ratatouille, which actually surprised me a lot. I don't know, with how long and how like much pandering there was with Kingdom Hearts, I just cannot bring myself to be excited about it anymore. Am I going to play Kingdom Hearts 3? Probably. Am I excited about it right now? Unfortunately, no. Doesn't mean you guys can't be excited about it, but Kingdom Hearts, like right now, I can't bring myself to be interested in it anymore. It's kind of run its course for me. And I do hate to say that, but that's just how it is. Another thing that came out, this was actually before E3. I remember Maximilian Dude making a reaction to it. Dead or Alive! I was not expecting Dead or Alive, but shockingly, like, a little bit of consensus here. Dead or Alive is a series that I've dabbled with every now and then, but overall I was just not a huge fan, mainly because the mechanics were a little bit difficult for me to get used to, and quite frankly, I was not a huge fan of the fan service, especially, like, anyone who knows Dead or Alive Extreme, you guys know what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, like, if you were to ask me my favorite character from Dead or Alive, it's Bayman, and Bayman's like this Russian soldier dude, like, who is, like, jacked, and he's probably one of the most normal guys on the roster. This is, like, excluding Ryu Hayabusa, but I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about Dead or Alive treating Hayabusa. But, no, Dead or Alive 6, it actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty sure they're going to fan service the hell out of it once it comes out, but you know what? The game looks decent. It looks action-packed. Dead or Alive has always been famous for its, like, fast-paced gameplay, so am I going to dabble in that one? Probably as well. Another fighting game that is actually... This one I'm actually really excited about is Soul Calibur 6. I don't think they did any more character announcements for E3 in terms of Soul Calibur. I know they dropped a story trailer, which... It was okay. It was, like, not terrible. I mean, it didn't really get me any more hyped for the game as compared to the character trailers. Like, previously we got the trailers for Maxi, we got the trailer for Yoshimitsu. Geralt's trailer looks amazing. I'm actually really happy about Geralt being in Soul Calibur 6. But that's going back before what happened with E3. A couple of other things that E3 revealed. See, like, you guys can tell that I'm kind of beating around the bush a little bit because I'm kind of waiting to talk about that one thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, a couple of other things that was revealed at E3 in regards to the other companies, like Sony, Xbox, Electronic Arts, Square Enix. Like, to be honest, none of those conferences that I saw really compared to the hype I felt once Nintendo got their turn on Tuesday, and for everything that they announced at Nintendo's E3, let's face it, it wasn't an E3 conference for Nintendo, it was a Smash Direct. But yeah, Nintendo, oh dear. That was close. Nintendo revealed a lot of games that are going to be coming out. Well, not a lot, but basically they did that big, like, montage of games that are going to be coming out for the Switch over the coming year. We got Mario Tennis Aces, which I'm really excited about. We got Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the Switch, which I'm also excited about. I was actually really happy to see Hollow Knight also coming in for the Switch as well, so it's going to be nice to play that on the go. Speaking of which, Hollow Knight, that's actually going to be my next Let's Play, so look forward to that. Other things that were revealed at Nintendo's E3. Pokemon! I'm not sure exactly how I feel about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It looks cute. It looks like something that I will probably enjoy once I get myself into it. But how is it going to be compared to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? I don't know, because those games... excuse me. Those games were fantastic. I still have my copy of Sun and Moon right now, and yeah, like, I don't know how Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu is going to compare. Aside from that, Nintendo also dropped a few other announcements. I'm looking forward to Octopath Traveler. That game has a really unique art style and has that kind of, you know, RPG flair that I always enjoy. We also got the announcement of The World Ends With You, which is I wasn't expecting that one either. I'm just waiting for like Nintendo to just drop all the ports from previous consoles onto the Switch, because that's basically what they're doing, and ironically, or maybe unironically, it's working. But now let's talk about the big event, which was Smash Brothers. So Smash Brothers was announced. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do that because I'm going to be talking about this a lot. But yes, Nintendo dropped that one, and they made a huge deal about it. Not only having the invitational tournament, but also, that being said, actually before I talk about that, I'm actually going to talk about Splatoon as well. They dropped a lot of information about Splatoon, which is the game I really got to get into, but I got to get better internet connection before I can actually enjoy Splatoon as much as I would want to. That's one game I definitely want to get into, and the Octo expansion definitely looks really, really good. So, and not gonna lie, the Splatoon tournament was also actually like really exciting. I actually was I was at work and I was listening to like the commentary of the Splatoon tournament and the Smash tournament, so that was fun. But yes, so we got Splatoon, and now once before the tournaments went on, we got Sakurai coming in and, you know, giving us the whole rundown of what happens with Smash Brothers. And not gonna lie, that's just, for as much as the other companies gave us with their game announcements and everything, with you know, E3's conferences, nothing compared to my excitement for this game. All right, because I was like, a lot of people were expecting this to be a port of the Wii U version, and it kind of is, but also not really, because if we're gonna call it a port, Comic Foil actually put it the best way. It is the port, like, it is a port, but it's like the best port ever. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, holy crap, like that is an awesome title. And I cannot believe what they revealed, because they just listened. Like, Nintendo actually listened, Sakurai actually listened, because now we have every single character of the entire legacy of this game finally come together in like the ultimate crossover, essentially. Like, I was not expecting this. Like, I was playing through the Wii U version and I was like, oh man, I miss Snake, and remember how awesome Young Link was in Melee, and now they're all here! Like, it's so awesome! Like, I cannot express, like, I wish I did a reaction. I really wish I did a reaction for the, for everything that was involving Smash Brothers, because, oh my god, I could not contain my excitement. But yeah, just like, along with all the characters that have ever been being in this game, we also got like all the stages, all the assist trophies, we got some souped up mechanics. That's actually something that I actually really appreciated. I'm kind of comparing this to how Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was with, like, compared to Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate. It is a new game, technically, but just, it's the same game, but better. Basically, like, they're tweaking mechanics, they're balancing characters, they're adding new features, they are tweaking features, they're giving characters new mechanics, new moves, redesigning and basically revamping. It's basically everything we ever wanted, and I think I'm not going to speak for the Melee players out there, but this is kind of also what you guys kind of wanted too. Not only all the characters that we all know and love, but unlike Brawl and the Wii U version, sorry, like, you guys already know that I'm playing the game of anytime I mention Smash, take a sip, right? But yeah, I'm also noticing that, like, this new game, Ultimate, is, unlike Wii U and Brawl, is a lot more aggressive. Like, I'm actually really liking what they're doing with the balance changes in this game, because in Brawl and in the Wii U version, like, you were rewarded for defensive play. In this game, you are rewarded for aggressive play, which was very similar to how Melee players kind of treated Melee in a sense. But yeah, I was actually really happy about that, and just the end-all be-all scenario with with everything about Smash Brothers was the Ridley trailer. I gotta confess, I was a doubter. I thought it was too big. I didn't think they would do it. But the bastards done did it. They put Ridley in Smash, and I could not be happier. Like, they are listening. It's everything we ever wanted, and Ridley's in the game, Daisy's in the game, and for those of you who have watched my old Q&As, and kind of a sort of embarrassing confession now, Daisy was like my first video game crush. Stop it. Do not stop with the fanfics, okay? I've been sent those! But in reality, I'm actually really happy to see Daisy, I'm really happy to see Ridley, I'm really happy to see Inklings, the Inklings are in the game, happy to see the Ice Climbers back, happy to see Young Link back. Just, Smash Brothers, in my opinion, was all that Nintendo needed to, I guess, kind of, quote-unquote, win E3? I don't really consider it a competition. These are just developers... These are basically just developers that are here to showcase games, get the hype going, get us excited for what's to come, and I think for the most part they did a really good job. Well, I mean, even Electronic Arts had something to offer with, it's killing me trying to remember what those games are titled. But, yeah, so overall, did I enjoy E3? Absolutely. What was the thing I was most excited about? Obviously, Smash Brothers. I'm a Nintendo fanboy, not gonna lie. I'm not the kind of person that says that Nintendo can't do wrong. They can do wrong, but in my opinion, everything that they did with their conference, not just showing us more about what's to come with their upcoming games, but just Smash Brothers in general, releasing on December 7th, mind you, just in time for Christmas. I know what I'm getting. But yeah, just overall, I think E3 was very successful this year. A lot of games I'm excited for. I think the main, if I were to go ahead and categorize or give a quick top 5 of the games I'm most excited about, it would be Smash Brothers, Soul Calibur 6 probably, Devil May Cry 5 is absolutely one of them. One I forgot to mention, The Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls 6 was also dropped. That one I'm also excited for, so prop that on there. And I wouldn't say I'm necessarily excited for Pokemon as of right now. Not excited for Kingdom Hearts as much as I should be. I think that last slot is gonna go to Mario Tennis Aces, because that game is actually shaping up, and I'm really excited about it. I played the demo, and it's getting me excited for Mario Tennis again. I feel like I'm being sent back to my childhood of playing Mario Power Tennis on the GameCube, and yeah, it's shaping up, and I'm enjoying this. So overall, yeah, lots of games to look forward to. I think E3 was a great success, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. If any of you guys have your own comments, or would like to ask me questions about what's going on with E3 or what games are coming up, go ahead and post, talk to me in the comments. You guys. My information on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr are in the description. Tumblr is actually a really good place to ask me questions because they have that Ask box, which is really convenient, so there you have it. So, with that, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me ramble for about, I don't know how long this video is going to be, 15 minutes? What? Something like that? And, I'm looking forward to December 7th, when we can finally play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.